Yeah, buddy, it's your boys, Intoxicating Sports. I'm your man, B-Team Brady Simpson. Holding on to Adam Bowman to my right.
Whoa.
Damn, bro, you been working out?
No.
Okay, to my left, all the way in the corner, Josiah Crusetta, and to my left, Hunter Prodzinski, who did make it to the gym today.
Yeah.
It's your boys, and we're back.
In town.
Conference championship games were over the weekend. Binge watched them. Not sure how that's possible, but we watched them. We got some headlines to take care of at the top of our show. We'll go through those. We've got even some intoxicating inbox questions to answer.
Toxbox.
And what I now know for sure, Drunk Draft is top segment in all podcasts in the world. So we'll hit that at the very end. So
Let's get after it.
I didn't ask. How are you guys doing today?
Could be better.
Okay. All right. That's good.
I can't
It's going to be a live pod, boys.
Yeah, no complaints over here.
No complaints from the non-mailmen.
Robin,
How about you, Brady?
I'm doing all right.
All right.
I was ready.
You're looking good.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Before we get into everything, why don't you just hit that subscribe button on YouTube if you're watching. Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever you may be listening on. We'd really appreciate it.
NPR.
Opening line. Do we have one? Should I just tell the story from my perspective?
Yeah, you should. Brady, you take this one because you were the star.
I asked him if he had an opening line, and he said, I know the 4 words that were said, but not the context. And then as soon as he said, I knew it happened. And it's just kind of embarrassing. I don't know. It's all right. So,
So good.
we went to me and the person that story Carter. We went to Winterfest, Buckeye Lake celebration. Apparently, it's once a year. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of different looking people there. It's a fun place. It's just a different gathering.
It's just small town, rural Ohio gathering.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But me and Connor were just sitting there alone a little bit, drinking our beer, sipping. And we pulled our phones just to check our phones, and some gay kid behind us just comes out and says, "No bitches."
No bitches. Saw the lack of notifications on both their phones
It was just
for a Saturday night at 9 p.m. Disappointing.
I didn't even
No
say anything.
bitches.
Turvey just was smiling, laughing, and I looked at him I don't even know what to say. Yeah, he's right. We got no bitches, bro.
No bitches.
And
Oh,
then-
I died laughing. Oh man, that was a good one.
I guess. So.
I knew it.
Yes.
I wrote down on my phone "no bitches" to remember it, but I was too drunk at the time, couldn't remember the context. So when I told Brady, he reminded me. Thankfully,
I didn't want to do that. I shouldn't have said the context.
you
behind
shouldn't
that.
have, but I'm glad you did.
All right, let's get into some headlines here. Last week we recorded before we knew Jim Harbaugh was taking the head coaching job at the Chargers. So he's taking that job. Sherrone Moore taking the job at Michigan. So I'd say another plus for Ohio State losing Jim Harbaugh. Just keep adding on to this momentum here. If we want to head into the Super Bowl, I don't know if you guys saw, but that defensive end, Charles Omenihu, tore his ACL, so he's not going to be playing in the game. Defensive end for Chiefs. Could be big for the game. Did you guys see the Steelers just hired Arthur Smith as their OC?
Yeah, sure
I
did.
saw that.
Yeah, what's the take there, Steelers guy?
What do you feel? How do you feel?
I
about
don't
that?
have a take. I don't
Oh.
have an opinion yet. I know
Withholding judgment.
as a head coach, he didn't seem good at all. So, I mean, it doesn't mean he's not going to be a good OC. I've seen the stats of how he was one of the top rushing. He was OC for the Titans when they had Derrick Henry. So he was always at the top of the list for rushing yards each season. But you have Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
So I'm I don't know how you really compare Derrick Henry in his prime.
They could get Derrick Henry. He's a free agent.
Whoa.
Just saying.
That will never happen, but that would be sick. Yes, new
Titans
hire.
offense was pretty good under him. Well, that's why he got a head coaching job, though. So I don't know. There's some hope there for sure. He has struggled as a head coach.
There was something. I got shit just written everywhere on here, so I don't really know where I'm looking. I just kept adding different things.
Good.
Oh, Steph Curry is doing a 3-point shootout versus Sabrina
Williams.
The teenage witch.
Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca.
I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. I know who you're talking about. But why is he doing that?
It's for charity.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll just be
hilarious.
yeah.
He's gonna go like 60% and still beat her.
I was wondering like what's going through his
Aren't they
head.
just
Like,
shooting threes?
Yeah.
That's literally all it is.
yeah, it's 3-point competition.
Contest. It's
That
like
could be close. Why can't they both just shoot threes well?
She does.
She's good. but you really
I
think
don't
she's
know
as good
if
as
she's
Steph
also
Curry?
shooting from
That's what I'm saying.
the
if it's
men's
from her
3-point
line,
line.
She, I saw
And-
the details. She gets her own line, but she quote tweeted it and said, "I'll shoot from the men's."
Hey, I'm gonna let
That's
you
her
know.
plan, I believe.
I just don't think that she's making as many as him. That's it.
well, probably not.
There'll be odds at. I bet.
But
you,
it'll
you
be
can put your
close.
entire life on it. I
Yeah.
bet.
It's like, I don't know. If they
These
each
next
take
community
20
service rep.
threes, what are they going to be? Within like 2? Like, it's not going to be a blowout or anything.
No one's guarding them.
Yeah. They both should have open threes, and they're both good at it. So
Will it be like a 3-point contest? You know what I mean?
I think they're running it
Time.
that way. Yeah,
Okay.
racks and stuff.
Yeah, that makes it a little more difficult.
Kind of cool.
That's cool.
Highlighting one other thing in the NBA because we don't really talk about this, but I just saw it and was like, I kind of want to touch on this. So Embiid only can miss like 5 or 6 more games and still be eligible to win the MVP award.
that's new this year, right?
It is
Yeah.
brand new this year.
5
you-
or 6?
I think it's 5. 5 more
Yeah,
the rest of the way.
He only has 5 left.
5. Oh,
Not total.
okay. Not total for the whole season.
No, it's like.
But how do
in
you
the
guys know how
teens or
many you
something?
start with?
Something in the teens, I think.
You have
Damn.
to play 65 of the 82 games in the NBA season.
Nailed it. 16.
17.
He's already missed a good amount and 5 or 6 more. I don't know the counts. He has 18 total, and you can't win the MVP award. You can't make an All-NBA team. You can't win Defense Player of the Year.
Which affects contract.
Can't do any
yeah,
of these
that's the
things.
only. Like, it's not a huge deal
And bonuses.
other than it does affect contracts and incentives.
He's not on a contract year, so it's not really huge.
And this doesn't include
just-
injuries as well, right? Like they're injured. They
I think injuries
No,
take
it
into
counts.
Oh,
It takes into
shoot.
account. Now, that's the tough part because you could actually be injured. The reason they're implementing this because NBA and why nobody watches the NBA is because
people
people
sit.
just rest. Load management, save them for the end of the year. Their star players. So they're trying to do something to combat that. But there's you could file a grievance report at the end of the year, and if they find that like he was really broke his ankle, he was out for 2 weeks, something bullshit, then they could say okay, you're eligible still if it's for real. So there's a little wiggle room and way around it.
He hasn't been hurt though.
He cited left knee soreness against
Denver.
Denver, but then he also missed the game after with the same thing. He warmed up and then just didn't
Why
come
would you
out.
warm up? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and that was when we bet the boost on him on Saturday night.
Yeah,
And I
went-
looked and
went
said
to
he's
check his
out
stats
with
and-
Maxey and out with somebody else. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
Yep.
He might not care though. Has he said anything about it?
Well, as I said that initially because Joel Embiid's having a ridiculous season. Like,
yeah,
Yes.
like
he's
MVP,
going off.
One of the
He's-
MVP favorites. if
yeah,
not
like
the
should
one.
be. He's number 1 in the list right now. Should win it if he keeps playing anywhere near that pace. But if he misses a week more, he can't fucking win it.
That's
so
interesting to incorporate into odds. Actually,
How much left is there in the NBA season? How many?
we're almost up on the
I feel like we're close.
All-Star break. I think they play like maybe 45 games.
Yeah,
I think there's like
Halfway.
30 something left. Yeah.
a little over half.
It's different things too. Like, because if you make an All-NBA team, you're eligible for a supermax contract. So, like I just took for instance, I saw Bam Adebayo missed 10 games already. De'Aaron Fox has missed like a week, 6-7 games. Those people are not currently on supermaxes, and so if they're trying to make an All-NBA team, trying to get $100 million more dollars. They need to make an All-NBA team, and they need to be eligible for that.
That's cool.
This is brand new to the NBA.
Fuck yeah.
It's probably the most interesting thing about the NBA right now because nobody really likes watching it.
Isn't that something?
Yeah,
This is the most intriguing thing about the NBA regular season so far. It probably is.
Yeah. But yeah, something off the rails there. Just want to throw out.
Are you done on NBA, or you had Luka? We got to at least.
Oh yeah, we got to mention
that,
Luka.
right?
Yeah.
Wait. Mention what?
Friday night.
Luka scoring 73.
That shit was crazy. He had 40 something at the half.
Oh shit! yeah,
You had the under.
Did you
had
not
the
write
under.
that down in your chicken scratch full of page?
No, I didn't. I left that off.
Wow.
Yeah, shit.
When you said 41, everyone slapped it. Like their necks broke and stared at you. Like, no, it's not. Like 41.
Because he had such a good first quarter.
That was crazy.
Then it was halftime. It was like, what do you think the most points he could score in a half? And I think Bowman said 38.
I think I said 20. I said 32,
It was
and then someone else
41.
said something else.
Crazy.
No one even said 41. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I bet his under 37.5 that night.
Beat it
in the first half.
The highest I've ever seen a total.
It's ridiculous.
It's pretty cool.
Did anybody else score high over the weekend? Because I didn't really take tally on those ones. So I think
Booker
he
had
was the
60
highest.
something same night.
Same night, Booker had 64.
I guess this is a good way to lean into a little more NBA.
Ooh, I
Not
don't know about
not
that.
too much, but since NFL is ending in a couple weeks,
Maybe after the
give us
All-Star
something
break.
else to talk about. But
Sometimes I accidentally watch NBA.
Accidentally.
I do watch it way more than the average person, I think, just because of betting. And if it's like Friday, Saturday night at this time, like spring, summer, I just need to watch something on TV because there's no football on. So then I'm going to turn that on.
Yeah, it's something to watch.
I'd
bet
rather
on.
watch college.
Oh yeah,
personally.
college for sure. It's just the state the league's in with the. I still can't stand when you make a defender jump, even if it's straight in the air, and you can just jump into them and shoot it and just get a foul call. That's just absolutely ridiculous.
We can
They've
all
tried to alter that too and give offensive fouls for that.
Yeah, I don't like the state of reffing either.
people say that like the Steph Curry was the one who like really like started that, but James Harden.
Harden.
This is
was
all
the
James Harden.
Yeah.
It was all James Harden. And then I just remember Steph Curry would get a lot of fouls too, just because you just get to do the same damn thing.
He took a lot of threes.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, you got to lead the
Yeah,
league in
just-
threes every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking strat. They're just pump faking going in.
In the system.
All right, that's enough NBA talk for the next few months.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. The AFC Championship game. First game I was playing on Sunday.
Great game.
The Chiefs beat the Baltimore Ravens 17-10. Us three on this side over here. We watched it together. Bowman wasn't over.
I was building some stairs for my garage. They look great.
Did you watch the game?
Yep, garage door to the garage.
Oh, faces the
Like-
the living room. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that.
So I just had that
yeah.
open, and I was just
Oh, yeah.
watching. I just skewed the TV over.
That is something.
Oh yeah. Nice.
So watch it that way.
Oh, you mean steps like right like at that door
Yeah. From the garage to the house.
down to the house? Yeah. Did you just not have steps before?
No, they
What happened? So somebody broke them?
no, they just jutted out too far. So when I backed my car in, I had tapped it a few times, but
I done see.
Tap.
and so when we have both cars in, you have to like go down the stairs and then just disperse right or left. But the stairs only went straight down, so like now it's a stair around a stair. That make sense?
No.
Okay.
But
It's like a pyramid.
did that make sense to you, Hunter?
I am not going to talk about his stairs on the football podcast, personally. But I was letting you guys, get your fill in.
I thought you were about to say something. That's why.
Yeah. Just really stepped up my game. But I was watching a Ravens team that I felt like I hadn't seen all year.
One that sucked.
Yeah, weird game plan. not running the ball.
Yeah, they really just
wanting Lamar to sling it for no particular need.
The whole
The
game.
game was never really, in danger of getting out of hand or anything where you needed to push the football that hard. And they just continued to shy away from the run game against the Chiefs defense that ranked poorly against the rush. That's what I saw.
Yeah, I heard that the last time the Ravens threw that much was against the Steelers, and they lost 17-10. Same exact fucking score. The lowest amount of points they'd scored all regular season was that game as well. So it doesn't seem to make sense why they did that.
they can throw. It has to be.
They can't throw more than they run.
Yeah, there needs to be they need to be run first, make the defense commit to stopping it, and then throw over top of them. When they just seem to give up on it right away. The Chiefs scored 2 touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but the Ravens had one in there, so it was only 7-14. Ravens got the ball back, fumbled on right away in that drive. So I could see how they were a little flustered, but it's not Chiefs scored 3 points from there the whole rest of the game. The whole last 3 quarters they scored 3 points. They really didn't have to. They played like they were down 2 touchdowns right off the bat, and they never were. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, you could run the ball. The Chiefs were shut out in that second half. So, it's just weird. They started off on fire. Chiefs going right down the field twice. The Mahomes to Kelsey connection was as good as it's ever been. Kelsey had 11 catches on 11 targets. He got that anytime touchdown for
Community
Bowman.
service.
Bowman bet on community service if
Shout
you
out to
did as
Bowman.
well.
Those Talon.
Mahomes completed 77% of his passes, so real efficient. He didn't do anything crazy good or spectacular to win the game. They only had scored 17 total points. But I think the big thing was just the Chiefs defense playing, I think I said the past 2 weeks, I think they're really damn good. And they held Baltimore to 3 in that second half as well when they were trying to come back. So Chiefs defense, one of the best second half defenses in the league, proved it again in that game. Also forced some turnovers. Ravens.
Lamar had a couple just stupid-ass decisions at the end there. It seemed like he was forcing it a little bit. But even that last drive, that last interception was awful.
That was bad.
Threw into triple coverage after going 90. They started at the 1. They were about to go 99 yards. They had gone 70 or something. And then just threw into triple coverage trying to end it on the drive on one play. And I don't know. It looked like Lamar was just kind of pressing the whole game, and it really came to a head at the end the most.
It was weird on that. He threw it into triple coverage. That was bad fucking pass.
Isaiah Likely, yeah. But Isaiah
It
Likely
looked
also called for the ball.
but just because, I was going to say that, just because he
Everyone
throws
calls
up
for
his
the ball.
hand doesn't mean I got
Throw the ball,
to
yeah.
beam this there. You got to see 3 dudes closing in.
I mean,
And even
that's pretty bad.
if he's like, oh, shit, I think I can make it over these guys, it was short, not on target. You could have tried throwing it in the back of the end zone where maybe he could only get that, and it was just bad.
That's Chiefs defense making back-to-back great quarterbacks, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, kind of just look like they're grasping for shit at the end of the game, not trusting their wide receivers, trying to force and trying to be like superheroes, which makes me, not that we're previewing the Super Bowl yet, but Purdy's not nearly the level those two are. If Purdy's going to start being flustered, that could be a bad sign for the Niners.
Yeah, that's why I highlighted that Charles Omenihu dude being out in the headline. Wonder if that'll affect their pass rush a little bit on Purdy.
I mean, I don't
know
know
if I
much
had more
else
points.
other
I'll
than
probably
Zay Flowers is a dog. He'll be back being sweet another year.
I'm so glad I drafted him in my Dynasty League.
Who'd you draft in Dynasty League?
Zay
Oh, Zay.
Flowers.
So the Chiefs did get slowed down after those
Yeah.
first 2 drives.
Oh, for sure.
Didn't score in the second half. I think Brady, as you said, punted every drive except the last one where they knelt the ball.
They those first 2 drives, Chiefs had the ball. They went down, scored, touchdown, 14, and then like almost from there, maybe one more drive. But Ravens definitely made some adjustments, and from there, the defense. You cannot blame the defense. You hold Patrick Mahomes to 17 points, even total, for the game. You got to expect you have a good chance of winning.
I mean, how close was that fumble as well from Zay Flowers when he just he's an inch. He is an inch away from a touchdown, and he punches it out right before.
That's tough.
Like, it was incredible.
That was kind of the other like, Ravens just had so many
the
stupid
penalties.
high leverage plays. Like, every
How about the penalties as well?
huge swing was
Penalties
against
were
the Ravens.
crazy.
Fucking crazy.
Just their
penalties.
immaturity.
Yeah, like the smacking in the face of Patrick Mahomes and Clowney with the fucking helmet to helmet
Drove
contact.
his head into
Like, what
his
the fuck
face
was that,
mask.
bro? Like, you're
They got caught on that taunting call.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Zay-
Flowers
Zay
pushed
Flowers.
the dude down.
Yeah.
Just looked like the undisciplined team, which I didn't expect from
I don't.
John Harbaugh, who's definitely been there before and is pretty good head coach by all accounts. And they just look so undisciplined and not like they've been there before. Kind of weird. I don't know. Chiefs make you do that? You just feel the pressure playing against the Chiefs, or what?
Or they changed their game plan coming in, and it just didn't work from the beginning.
Chiefs, by the time this tipped, Ravens, I saw 5-point favorites at Circa on like the morning of the game. Chiefs, you could get like plus 200 on the money line. Will Patrick Mahomes ever be plus 200 again in his career?
Yes. Next year, AFC Championship against the Bengals.
Oh, yeah. Pretty fucking wild. You could 2-1 your money just betting on Mahomes in the playoffs.
I did hit a bet on that. That's why I profited on Sunday. I did not get at that number.
You never want the good numbers.
Of course.
Skip out on those. I don't need them.
You're in it for the win of the bet, not the money. Just the pride.
That is not what you want.
You must have almost had a bigger day, though, rolling into the NFC game. Because
Yeah,
you took Lions money line as well, I believe.
I did bet on Lions money line, and damn, was that looking nice.
Real
I was
nice.
looking smart as shit.
You were feeling like the real Slim Shady.
Almost sent a text that said Brady had the script.
This
Held off for a
NFC
second.
game was the game, bro. This was a game.
Oh,
crazy.
man. Dude, okay. So, 49ers end up beating the Lions 34-31. This was
A tale
God.
of two halves.
I was just going to say that, Zias. Nice. So, yeah, that shit was crazy. Lions, from the start, running it down their throats. That combo, man, Gibbs and Montgomery, one of the best in the league.
Cutest in the
Gibbs
league.
is freaking shifty. He's quick. He's fucking good.
Cute.
Yeah, cute. Forgot that one. Sorry. But
That's the biggest thing you wrote down there.
and when you
Cute, all caps.
when you have that going too, just pushing easily down the field in that first drive, and then you fucking Jamison Williams around the corner like speed demon. There's just a lot of other things you can do. I'm really disappointed. I'm getting mad talking about it, actually.
We can tell.
Their second half performance, because I like everyone on their team.
Gotta just explain the tale of two halves for anyone that didn't catch. It was 24-7 at halftime.
At the half.
Lions up as 7-point dogs coming in. At the halftime line, Lions had about an 80% chance of winning. The Niners got the ball to start the second half, turned it, or took 3 points, right? Yeah, they took 3, and then the Lions got the ball back and were driving all the way down the field. They got in Niners territory, and at that time they are up to about a 90% chance on the betting market. And then they had a 4th down drop to Reynolds, who would have another one later in the same half.
Fucking idiot.
Turn it over. Niners go down, score. Lions get the ball back, fumble. Niners go down, score. Lions punt. Niners field goal. Lions go turn it over on downs again for another 4th down drop. Niners score, touchdown. And it was like Just that happened that quick.
Dan Campbell's loading his shotgun on the sideline. I'd be like, Dan, what's that for? He puts it in his mouth.
Yeah, pointing straight at his head. Yeah, there's.
Talking about a beer, right?
Yeah.
Talking a beer.
I mean, twice there, decides to try and go for it, not kick a field goal. I mean, just bites him in the ass. I didn't like the first one when he went for it, and you could have gone up 3 possessions, and I just thought that was better than trying to go for it in that scenario. And right after that, just downhill every single drive on after. It's like, it was just like one thing happened and nothing else good came after it. It was just so weird how they played so well in the first half and completely choked in the second. It was like a straight up choke job because they were handling Purdy too. Like, Purdy sucked in the first half. Threw a bad pick. Wasn't doing anything to help their offense. And so you got him 24/7. Purdy's not known for taking you back or
being able to dig yourself out of a hole.
Yeah. The first time we saw it was kind of last week on that last drive.
What do you?
The Lions really let it slip there. Turnovers, fourth down. I think they could have put it away on multiple drives, or they're almost out of reach. And that ball that bounced off the defender's face and Ayuk caught.
Ayuk's, that was so sweet, bro. I was screaming.
lucky.
Actually, my jaw just dropped. That was the one I didn't even like make a noise because like I was just in disbelief
Because it was fucking
crazy.
I glanced and saw it on the TV and I was like whipping my head around like he didn't catch that, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Fucking nuts.
Like that was a terrible pass. That was a bad
It's a little
fucking pass.
overthrown,
yeah. I was about to say, it was a little
That
lucky.
should have been intercepted. And I mean, props to Ayuk for hustling and
with it.
getting that ball.
Yeah.
Like that was third quarter. Up until that point, Purdy was still not doing well. But then, dude, I mean, remember when he started scrambling? That was really
Running.
nice.
Purdy had 50 yards rushing.
That
in the
was
second
really
half.
nice.
Okay, yeah. Purdy didn't have a great game. Honestly, hasn't had a great playoffs, to be honest. But that running in the second half of this game is a huge reason why they're still alive and their season's still there.
Yeah.
So I had no idea. Like, he was fast. I feel like I said it 3 or 4 times just that half. I'm like, Braid, do you remember him being this fast? He would break through and like actually no one could catch him. He wasn't like Lamar out there or anything.
I didn't notice.
But he was absolutely scooting through the defense on multiple occasions.
I don't even think there's anything to compare it to because I don't think he's ever ran before.
I know. Like, it was unbelievable.
I've never seen him
It
run.
was so surprising. It was like, who is this guy?
And they're long rushes. Like I think had a couple for over 20 yards.
yeah, but I
One
do
to
remember
get him down on the
looking
goal
fast.
line.
Did he look fast?
Oh,
He looked
fast.
Faster than
yeah.
most average quarterbacks out there.
I guess so.
For sure.
I've never seen him run. Yeah, you're right. I've until then, but I guess there's nothing to compare it to.
So,
Where do you still rank Purdy at
oh Jesus,
in the QB?
Cutest.
Just as a quarterback? I was going to say,
I'm just gonna say he's outside of the top 10.
would you put him in there if he beats the Chiefs?
Depending on how he beat the Chiefs. No, actually, no. I wouldn't.
Dude,
The top 10 of the league right now?
No, 3 years ago. Yes, right now.
No, fuck that. Fuck that shit.
Playing
No,
at Iowa
absolutely
State.
not. I wouldn't. Even if he beat the Chiefs.
Is
Won
Goff
Super
in the top 10? Would you rather have Goff or Purdy on your team right
Goff.
I'd rather have Goff, but it's not like Goff spectacular though. I think they're kind of same caliber.
now? Yeah. I have them roughly the same, I guess.
Jordan
I-
Love or Purdy right now?
Jordan Love,
Yeah,
I
probably
like Jordan Love.
Probably Love.
That's
Especially
that's
in
what I'm
just,
saying.
like,
Like right there,
comparing
just saying that
the
is
teams
he's not
comparing.
top 10.
Like, look at what Jordan Love has. He didn't have shit.
Yeah.
Maybe these guys are a little up and coming, but they're not
He's a big-
stars like San Fran's guys right now.
Yeah. Honestly, there's like a bundle of dudes that are probably from like 10 to 17, plus or minus 2.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Like once you get past like the Dak and Kirk Cousins, Then you have, I feel like, a group of like 8 dudes that are kind of just on any day could be better than the
younger
other ones.
guys, and you might even put Stroud in there too.
Brady's got Stroud in his top 3.
What? In the league?
Yeah, I know.
Behind Pickett?
He actually said like basically it's Patrick Mahomes then Purdy or not Purdy.
Then
Patrick
CJ.
Mahomes, then CJ.
Yeah.
So he's had bad takes before, but this is pretty wild.
And could be true. Hey, we'll just see next year if he keeps it up.
Remember when you wanted Kenny Pickett over CJ Stroud this time last year?
Yeah, let's keep bringing up Brady's bad takes.
There's plenty.
We got time to kill this pod. So.
Fuck you guys.
I feel like the number one talked about thing coming out of this was Dan Campbell, the Lions coach, absolutely just staying true and risking it all, always going for all the fourth downs, not kicking it. And it working pretty well to start and in the year, but the second half they just didn't work out and it kind of made the difference. Want to get your guys' take on that.
I don't think there are any particular bad choices to go for it. Bad results in not getting it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can't force the guy to catch the ball if it hits him in the hands and a couple other of those plays.
For sure.
I mean, executed well,
drops
minus
were
one dude.
Bad.
Those are young players, though, as well.
Reynolds.
I mean,
Younger than you, maybe.
fourth, fifth year. Yeah.
You can't give him an excuse just because he's
I guess so, yeah.
young.
Yeah.
I guess.
I thought many of those passes were easily catchable. Not even just on the fourth down, like even some third down conversions, hitting dudes.
Hitting dudes.
Josh Reynolds is actually older than you are, for the record.
Really?
Yeah. But I just say him because he had two of the biggest drops in the second half there. Yeah, I
Older
don't.
than us? That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? It's
not think
it's
he
like
was older than
February
us.
of '95.
How long has he been in the league? 4 years?
That'd be 5 or so.
It'd be longer than that, and yeah, a little.
Yeah, he started on the Rams. I want to say. I could be wrong on that. I might be thinking of different Reynolds.
No, I think it's the same one.
You're
I think
right.
he started on Rams.
Okay.
Definitely right.
Yeah, I don't think you got to give him credit for at least sticking to what, like the whole season. Dan Campbell was number one on going for it fourth down and actually like not just stupid going for it. I saw a expected points added by fourth down decisions over the year, and he was like easily number one of all coaches this year. So like analytics like it. I think like the one you mentioned, the one to start the third quarter, was the only one where I might question it a little bit, because when you're up 2 touchdowns and can go up 17, like the whole reason you kind of go for fourth downs is like you don't want to just take a little bit of a lead because there's lots of game left and you're eventually going to have to get to 24 points and you don't want to just get there by threes. But once you're up 2 touchdowns, you don't really want to add variance to the final score. You kind of want to – that's why you run the ball a lot when you have a lead like that. You're running clock and you're keeping the game close. You're limiting possessions. You're lowering the variance. And in that aspect, he kind of was adding variance when you don't want to and you're already up like that. That's the one I could argue he should have just kicked it. And as someone that always says you should go for it on fourth down, basically, like that's saying something. But I think for how hard he gambled it all year, at least he stayed true to form. And when you start going against yourself just because like people in the NFL media are harping on you, that's when you turn into Brandon Staley and are just a fucking bitch. So I'm all right with it.
Yeah, I was just looking at like 3 possessions, man. 3 possessions on the Niners in the second half. I'm like, dude, I just kick it. I just think it's as simple as that for me.
No guarantee he makes it, but
Yeah. Also, do you see how
his kicker
bad?
sucks?
Their kicker.
Their kicker's
Yeah, I
terrible.
think he's on like his third team.
Isn't he the brother of the other dude? And
No.
Nah, different guy.
that's a
different
different
guy.
guy. Oh, okay.
This
But
is Badgley. He played for the Chargers
Yeah.
at one point.
so that kick was 47 or something. He was in his career from 45 to 49, like that subset. Outdoors, he was 7 of 14 in his career, 50%.
It's not good.
So he's also an
So
indoor kicker. That game it was outside,
Shit.
obviously. So just kind of adds, a lot of people think that, okay, just take the 3. But, man, if he's a career-long 50% kicker from there, it's not just so easy to just say take the 3. So I there's also that aspect to it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Dan
I think
Campbell
they-
seems a little smarter now to me that I know that.
Yeah. I think they went down swinging, and I can respect that. Not guaranteeing they'll be back, but they got a pretty young team. They had
You mentioned their offensive coordinator just turned down a bunch of
Yeah.
head coaching jobs. Well, not guaranteed to get them, but he denied some interviews to go back to the Lions as well.
apparently he had looks last
Huge.
year too, and didn't end up signing anywhere. So it's 2 years in a row that they retained like a hot OC candidate, which is very rare in the NFL today.
I think they got a lot of cap room and, rookie contracts. Laporta, Amon-Ra, Gibbs.
Damn.
They had 4 rookies.
They've got great
Still,
defensive
Hutchinson,
rookies.
in their the most recent draft too.
I recognize 4 rookies making plays for them last this game. Crazy. I mean, they're so young. Porta Gibbs, Branch, that cornerback,
Oh yeah.
Linebacker with
and
blonde hair.
the linebacker, what's his name? Jack Campbell.
From Iowa, I think, actually. Yep.
They're all making plays. So I don't know if they'll be back. I still am not a huge believer in Goff, but give him the best offensive line in the NFL, and he's a good quarterback. That's what they did with the Rams too. So if they can maintain that, which is a big ask, but they do have the talent there. Oh, last little thing. I just remembered it. Do you remember the one drive where they kept, like they basically put Penei Sewell at tight end and kept motioning him back and forth, and he was eligible the whole drive? That was so cool.
There was one of those plays where he went out for a pass and he was open.
Yeah.
Goff just threw it to a dude crossing the middle instead.
I remember him catching a pass for a first down last year. And
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It was a whole drive. Like, it was a whole package for it. That was
It's
so cool.
Funny, too, because it's
He's
kind of
big
like
as
a fuck
fuck.
you to the refs. Like, I'm going to create a whole package out of you fucking up a call in a game type
Yeah.
shit. Like, it's just funny.
I guess if it's like play after play after play and it's a whole drive, they can't really fuck it up because they know. Obviously, you can see Penei Sewell going in motion, which is hilarious, by the way.
He's so
you ever
big.
seen a 380-pound dude go in motion across the line? That was
How tall
fucking
is he?
funny.
I wonder he's probably like 6'7".
Cool. He moves pretty well for being that big, too.
yeah.
Why can't everyone just be eligible except like the 5 offensive linemen?
You have to have.
That's not the rules, Bowman.
I know, but
You
I'm
have to
saying
have
why
7 on
would
the
you?
line, right? 7 on the line.
Yeah, it's something with the 7 on the line, and you
7 on
can't
the
cover up a dude, right?
Who?
Well, because, like, if you're playing wide receiver, that's why they have the flankers or the slot wide receivers that are off the line
So
and the X wide receivers on. So, like, only the 2 dudes on the outside
are off.
can go out for passes, right? And maybe 1 tight end. I forget, honestly, how the NFL
But you
works
can light up
exactly. It's something with
multiple
all
tight
that.
ends, but yeah.
And then
I'm just saying, I don't know.
they should they should
Just
change it
simplify
with
to
'cause
tackles, guard, and center, just ineligible. Then
I don't think it was a problem until like recently. The NFL's always been kind of running, and big guys have never been this athletic as they are now. So, I mean, to that point, yeah, maybe the NFL should look into it. And
So then next week is the Pro Bowl games for our void week. I like to do flag football now or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Don't remember. Can you actually bet on the flag football game?
I think so.
I know you could
I didn't last year.
you could
I
do
don't know.
DFS stuff for the tackle games. I don't know about flag football.
Okay.
You
I
could draft a
bet you
team.
could.
that safety from the Packers last year fucking tackled Justin Jefferson?
Oh, it was like
Justin Jefferson?
I don't
or
recall.
I think he pitched
Was
the ball
it?
back to Tyreek or something, and then he got drilled
Oh,
out
at
of
the
bounds
goal
by him. Yeah,
At the goal
Yeah, I
line.
do remember that.
Yeah.
now. I don't know. I don't watch.
I
just
haven't
remember that
watched
one
a Pro
thing.
Bowl game since it was back in the day when you actually like hit each other and for real played.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Pro Bowl in forever. Remember that
All-
one
all the
punter?
sports
They faked the
suck at
punt,
that.
and Sean Taylor, R.I.P., just runs up and lays out the punter in the Pro Bowl game. Just drills him.
People reference that so much.
That shit was funny as fuck.
This was hilarious.
We're gonna not hit the Super Bowl talk this week. We'll hit it next week ahead of the Chiefs, 49ers.
Rematch.
Mizzy.
Sounds like Taylor Swift has enough time between her concert in Tokyo and the Super Bowl to make it back.
Saw that. Plenty of time. She'll be there.
I did
I
see.
assume. Thank God. I was worried she wasn't going to be there.
On a note on Taylor Swift, she definitely is the greatest performer of our time.
You go and see them.
You haven't seen Drake yet. You need to see Drake first.
I will say, from listening to a man who doesn't even know, which is Stephen A. Smith, I think I told you guys about this, and
You just taking Stephen A's opinion on the matter?
because he's never listened to her music ever, and went to a concert last week or 2 weeks ago, excuse me, in L.A. that sold out SoFi Stadium 2 nights in a row, and he said that he did not want to go at all. He went and he was mind blown that this girl went on stage, Taylor Swift, for 3 hours and performed.
You might hate it though.
I know, but
Yeah, I know.
I might hate it.
You don't know if you.
I
like
might hate
or
it,
not.
but that just I don't. If any artist that I liked would go out, I've been to a couple concerts. None of them stay out there for that. Not even close to that long. Not even an hour and a half. Like they're probably out there for an hour tops, if that. And like just for an example, Jake Owens went to Travis Scott in Columbus. He was out there for like 55 minutes, maybe. He was like, maybe, bro. And we waited the whole night for him to come out, and he was late. Taylor Swift, on time. When people get there, everybody in the whole crowd's singing her songs. I'm like, it's like, I don't know. I just think that's just unheard of.
No.
It's just unfucking heard of. But unless, like, you're talking about, like, Queen and Led Zeppelin and, like, legends.
being out there that long is
It's
fucking
insane.
insane.
She did it 2
especially
nights
doing
in a
that
row.
at like every show she does, and she does a lot of
All
shows.
the shows.
All her
So,
shows,
yeah,
she
that
does
is really
bro.
cool.
That's just crazy.
Absolutely. I've heard this before. It sounded like you just were at a Taylor Swift concert last week.
No, but then like I've listened to like 6 different podcasts, and people are just like, it's inevitable. Like she is like a whole different like wave of like stardom. And
Why are
like,
they all? What podcast you listen to where you've heard talk about Taylor Swift 6
Bro,
times?
pardon my take. Pardon my take. I listen to Pardon My Take like every podcast that they have mentioned her every fucking podcast.
It's crazy because now we're talking about it, and it's just
I'm
fucking.
just saying. I'm
He
sorry.
brought the
I brought it
Taylor
up.
Swift.
I brought it up. You brought her up first. Somebody else brought
Whoa,
her
whoa.
before.
Well,
before,
bum it.
before I said something about her, somebody else did. So
That's fine. I'm
that's
not
all
a Taylor
saying.
Swift hater.
I am not a
I
Taylor
like
Swift
Taylor
hater.
Swift. I don't have a problem with it.
I'm just saying. I think that I'm not saying she's my. I said she's the greatest performer of our time, for sure.
It's very objective of you for a man that drafts the worst teams.
Who can trust your opinion?
I guess so.
You got one after you go see
Sorry.
Drake. You gotta tell us how that is.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I will.
It's not going to be better, I don't think. Well, you can't even compare.
I can't
it.
compare it. Yeah, but like, I'm just saying.
So that's a ridiculous statement because you need to compare. You just got to go to a Taylor Swift concert. It's that simple.
So I can't form my own opinion without going to a concert.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
It's like you're describing how a food tastes you've never eaten.
Yeah.
You just say, "Oh, this guy says his pizza's so good, and I trust his opinion."
So
it's
how
the
about
best
way
this?
to
How about
put it.
this? If what if someone recorded her whole concert?
Did you watch?
No.
And I sat there and watched the whole concert. Then you guys would be like, hey, You can form an opinion now, Josiah.
No.
You could form an
That's
opinion.
You're
fucking.
not there.
You guys are stupid.
That's
But
like
you didn't
seeing
even watch
pictures.
it. So
no,
dumb.
that's like seeing
It's not like
pictures.
eating a food and saying that I know what the food tastes like. No, that does not.
No,
It's
it's
not
like
the
seeing
same.
pictures
It's
of
not
Dubai
equivalent.
and being like, Dubai is my favorite. It's the best destination to go vacation. Just because you've seen like pictures of it, it's not the same. You got to go there. You got to experience.
I'm
it.
making a statement about performing in general.
You haven't seen her perform.
I haven't seen her perform, but
Yeah,
from
they're making
hearing
good
about,
points here. Like,
You got to go see. You got to experience it.
I'm sorry.
just-
So here, how about this? So if any of my artists that I wanted to watch would perform for 3 fucking hours, I would consider them one of my greatest performers as well. No one has come close to Taylor Swift's being on stage for the length of time she has, performing all of her songs, her music. So yes, if you're a fan of her and you would go to watch her and she performed for that long, I think any of us would agree that if any of our artists that we like did the same thing, we would consider them the top of their generation of performance, because no one has come close to that. Nobody has. In the past like 10, 15, 20 years, no performer that has it's a big name has gone and had a big tour and gone out on stage in front of people multiple nights in a row and performed for multiple hours. So until you can tell me somebody else has done that, I'm going to say that she's the best performer. So
all right, yeah, I'm not going to argue with anything you just said because
I will.
that. No, stop. Because yeah, that's all cool. It's all dope. That she probably is. If someone were to make a list at the top of that, they were just saying because you've never been to one, how do you know what it's like? And yeah,
Do you want me to explain it again?
no, we're good. We're good.
This is the most passionate I've heard you on this pod.
Okay, you know what's crazy?
That's a lie. Like, that's just a lie right there.
At least today.
Okay, wow. For the last 24 hours, this is the most passionate I've heard you. I don't know about that either.
I'm pretty into
Actually.
this.
Outside of driving or the Giants,
Yeah.
it's up there.
Or,
I'm gonna say this question for. We're gonna roll into Intoxicating Inbox right now.
okay.
was there any Taylor Swift
I'm gonna
questions?
send.
There was. So I'm just.
Oh my God! Damn, is
We're-
my point? My point sucks. No, you're right.
We're
My
getting
point
it out
is
of the
bad.
way
My point is bad. She's
right
a
now.
terrible performer, and we should not bring her
No
up
one
ever
is
again.
saying that.
No,
Nobody's
you guys are
saying-
saying
No one is
she's not
saying
even
that.
close to becoming a top performer in our generation, right?
No one is saying
No one's even. She's not even close, right?
Literally no one is saying
How would you guys know? You guys have never been to any
None
of her
of us
shows.
said she
No,
was
wait,
like
wait.
a bad.
You're the only
No,
one
correct,
that's
correct,
making
correct.
an opinion.
Oh wait, I correct. So you guys, so my opinion is wrong no matter what you guys say, right? Because you guys made
The
a point.
basis of it was you've
How
never
can an
seen
opinion
her,
be
so how
wrong?
would you know?
I know, but it's my opinion. How can it be wrong? I form my
That's fine.
opinion from the facts that I gathered myself. So how can my opinion be wrong?
It's
Are
just
your
not
facts
credible.
Other people's.
It's not.
saying
How's it
that
not
she
credible?
is.
Because the
I'm not
facts
saying
that
your
I
opinion's wrong. I'm saying you don't have
How's it
enough
credible?
to form an opinion that I would listen to because you haven't seen her.
that's so.
Logical.
Okay. Let me ask this question.
Okay.
Are you as sick of Taylor Swift and Kelsey as I am?
It seems like these guys are. So next question.
Absolutely not. I just said I'm a fan of Taylor Swift. I think people that are pissed about it are overblowing it. They show her like 2 or 3 times a whole game, and it's when like Kelsey catches a touchdown or something. They show her celebrating, which they would show someone on that team celebrating anyways. It's not a big deal. And people that are saying this have been pissed from the beginning and just thought it would be a huge deal and are just like saying it to be like, oh, look, I was so right. The NFL is going crazy for Taylor Swift. I think they've totally kept it in check and it's overblown.
Personally, I think
I don't care.
they've actually showed her less. I think. I feel like
It
when it
hasn't been
first
that
started
much.
off, it was like
Yeah.
all the time, and when I'm watching the Chiefs now, I feel like it's a little less. So I mean, whatever. I just
The
don't really care that
memes
much.
and the reels on Instagram are fucking stupid. Like they're consistently like about like let's have the Niners win so we don't have Taylor Swift celebrating on the field. Like what? What does that matter? Like
It's also like, it's not like they're taking away from gameplay to show
Yeah.
Taylor Swift. It's
Ever.
between plays or a timeout. Like, who cares?
You know what? Maybe it's better because they're not showing his gay little brother on
yes.
screen. All right, there's nothing wrong that he's gay. I just mean that like
There's nothing wrong about him
No,
being
no.
gay, but he's
Wait,
annoying.
maybe he's not gay, right? I just mean that
I don't know if
like
he is or
him.
not, but he's
Let's be clear on that.
super metro. But who knows? Metro boom, make a
forwarding.
boom.
Yeah, no problem. Who cares?
Okay, this is another one about Patrick Mahomes. Does Patrick Mahomes sound more like Kermit the Frog or Kenny Powers?
Oh my God! I didn't even. What the fuck? Who said Kenny Powers?
I'm gonna say Kermit.
Kermit's so hard, but that's funny.
I'm going Kermit because I can't
said
hear
that?
Kenny Powers' voice in my head right now.
Yeah, don't know who's Kenny Powers.
Dude from
Rocket Power?
What is it? What's the show called? Just says.
It's called. It's not a show. It's a fucking movie.
Oh, I
It's
thought
probably in a show.
thought
though.
it was a show.
It's that one like kind of
I thought it was
tall dude with like curly black
He
hair.
has like a mullet,
yeah, like mulleted curly black hair.
but he
or
doesn't.
something.
I hear his voice because he's like a.
What
It's
movie?
like. It's that.
Dude, I
he's
couldn't
in
tell you.
comedies. He's like in.
Eastbound and
he's
Down.
an actor.
Yeah.
Eastbound and
he's
Down.
in-
It's a show. It has 4 seasons.
Oh my God! It's a show.
Yeah, it's on HBO.
How old is that show though, bro? When did it come out?
2009.
Yes, I was about to
That was
say.
my year.
That was a long time.
Great year.
I can see it, but it's a little bit more nasally, so I'm gonna go with Kermit.
It's so nasally. It's crazy.
All right, we got a question here that says, "Who can squat the most and prove it?"
Nowadays, not me.
Brady's hips are bad.
Yeah,
Probably
I'm
Bowman.
out of this one.
I think Bowman's up there.
I'm pretty much detached.
I, with a warm up, could probably get close to 3 plates.
I maybe could though. I think Bowman and I are
got some
close.
trunks, but
You should be able to get.
I've been able to squat a good amount with the
Yeah,
past couple
actually,
years.
just
last
nice,
time I got into the
maybe.
gym, I put weights on the squat rack because I want to look big. Because I can squat a lot of weight. Or 225 or
I
10.
just, I don't know, one of you guys.
I'll never
One
forget
of the dudes
Andrew
that
Bradley
doesn't lift
squatting
nearly as
6
much as
plates.
Brady.
Yeah.
So that's something.
Could you guys
Yeah,
imagine?
it's a work in progress. Maybe ask me again in like 4 months, and we'll see if I have a different answer for you guys.
You
'Cause-
big on the squats for the next 4 months or what?
No, but I'm about to be.
Oh, okay. After this question,
No, not in general. But my ankle's about healed now, so I'm about to start doing legs a little more.
forgot about your ankle.
In high school, Andrew Bradley's little ass squatted 6 plates on each side.
There's
ridiculous.
No way.
Ask him.
He squatted every day for like 2 years straight.
Ask
That
him.
is how I was
He
able
is
to bench
this
a
high
lot,
from
so
the
I could
ground,
see
bro.
that.
Is this high?
I know he has
The
legs.
bend is nothing.
6 plates is crazy.
Bro, it was
pretty ridiculous.
insane. Everybody standing around him screaming like he just
Someone get a video, right?
boom boom up and down.
Someone get a video.
It was 2013, probably not.
That's easily. How easy is to get a video
Videotape
of
in
2013?
2013. There's
Your
videos of
junior year
9/11, bro.
High school, you didn't have a phone.
He probably has it.
Yeah, everybody did, but
He's got to have.
I don't
that
think
video.
people used everybody wasn't recording everything 24/7. No.
There was
Not
Vine,
every.
Instagram.
What are you talking about? They're
Everybody-
not recording everything, but
Yeah.
he's hitting 6 plates as a high schooler. That's huge. Like
The
Someone
weight,
would've
the weight's
recorded
on the
that.
wall. The weight is on the wall. It's like 5 something. It's crazy. It's like a lot of fucking weight. Quote me, Andrew will tell you.
I would just like to see a video because that's fucking dirty if he did.
I'm gonna take a video of me doing fucking 2 plates. All right,
2 plates for dinner.
let's go. Next question: When's that one guest who drank beer out of his shoe coming back on?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's get Jake back on. Who sent it?
Jake.
Oh, I like the question, Jake.
Football season's about over. Browns are done with.
Maybe we get
saying
a little
never?
wrestling preview, a little March Madness preview on. Get Jake on.
Wrestling.
Yeah, with the off season, I bet we could do some fun shit. This one is crazy. Was Helen Keller a throat demon?
Whoa.
Yo, that's a good question.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, man.
Is Helen Keller real?
Is she real?
The history says so.
She was a real person.
Did she do everything that they say she's
They
done?
say she did.
What they say she did.
Including
Who are you
throat
listening
demon?
to?
History.
Is she a throat demon?
Is she a throat demon though? That's
Was she?
in the history books. They ain't talk about that too much.
I tell you what, she does not look like a throat demon.
There's
Oh,
no
that's
way.
not-
that's
that's
not
not-
Helen
that's not-
Keller. There's
no,
no
no,
way.
it's
What do you
that's
look up?
I pressed the wrong
Rosa
one.
Parks?
It was someone else.
a white lady.
It was not her. Now Helen Keller, she could. Now this chick looks like a throat demon.
Let me see.
I'm just joking.
Oh my god.
She looks like she has seen some
She's
shit.
like if you touched her,
too
she
many
would.
L's
She
in
probably
her
would have
name.
went crazy.
Don't think
What
so.
was she? What was she good at?
Being blind.
Screaming.
Do you know
Yeah.
who Helen Keller was?
Yeah. So like, there wasn't many things she was good at, right? So maybe this
she's
was
a
one.
novelist. You didn't know that?
Apparently, she didn't lose her sight and hearing until she was. Oh, never mind. It was right away. It says 19 months old. I thought it said 19 years old.
19 months?
So no, she. No, I can't imagine. I'm gonna go with no.
Okay.
Well, with her lack of senses, she might not have had a gag reflex.
I'm not sure if that
I think she would have bit off whatever's in the fucking going down her throat.
You're like, how does she? She doesn't know what's going down her
That
throat.
girl's basically a fish on land.
I'd
Like,
say
she
at
just
minimum,
doesn't know.
not
Just
voluntarily.
dumb it like that. Doesn't know. It's just out there. Just
A fish on land.
like they can breathe air. Just like you touch that thing, it's gonna just wobble and go crazy.
All right, next question. Fuck, marry, kill. Happy Dad, Twisted Tea, a neutral.
Kill the neutral.
No way, dude. Have you had any?
Kill Twisted
Yeah,
Teas.
Neutrals are great.
Twisted teas are yummy. They're so
I'd
sugary.
kill
Yummy.
Twisted Tea.
I'm killing Twisted Tea for sure.
Yeah, for
Kill
sure.
Twisted Tea.
I'm gonna marry a Happy Dad, and I'll fuck a neutral.
It's kind of gay.
Yeah,
I was gonna fuck the twisted tea and marry the happy dad, but you know.
I'm gonna marry a neutral.
Yeah, I'd marry a neutral.
A neutral ass bitch. Let's go. All right, next question. This will actually be our last question. Really interested in you guys' answer on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather suck a dick 10 times or suck 10 different dicks?
You know what?
That was a fart of farts.
Everybody has to answer. I'm sucking a dick. I'm sucking 10 different dicks because you sucking the same dick. That's gay.
10 dicks 10 times or
10 dicks, 10 different dicks, 10
Is this the
times.
completion?
Like,
It doesn't say that in the question. But,
I mean, but if you sucking one dick, that one dude is like, I can't wait to get your mouth back here. That's gay. The random dudes, like, they don't even know you're coming. Like, you're just
all
like,
right, off that logic, I'm doing the same answer there.
I'm like that. I'm just saying, man.
You know, because I'm thinking like,
one dick 10 times. You get comfortable.
yeah, you
Your
know what
odds-
he likes.
Whoa!
Exactly. Every time you go to a new dick, you're like, God damn it, I fucking hate this shit. And like every time you hate it. But then like same
Dude,
dick,
you
you start
suck
getting,
10 different dicks, you're gay as fuck.
if you start liking the same dick you're
Yeah,
sucking,
but you're
that's even
you're
gayer.
liking
You
the
don't have
dicks
to
you're
like
sucking.
it.
Yeah, but eventually the fourth
like it.
time, the fourth time you're gonna be like, I already did it 3 times. This is
Right,
why
so it's
same
easier.
dick.
So it's easier to do.
Yeah, but the different dicks is gonna make you be like,
Your argument is you're worried you would start liking the same dick if you sucked it 4 times.
No, that's not. I'm not.
That's
worried
what
about
you
that.
said.
I'm not worried
That's
about
what
it.
you said.
I heard you guys just logically say that you would be more comfortable sucking the same dick 10 times.
you know what to expect.
I think it would be quicker.
I don't know.
If you could make him come quicker, you would get
All
done
right,
with it.
can we
quicker.
stop,
really
bro?
in-depth.
Can we stop this?
It's true. Your chances of STDs goes way up with 10 different dicks.
10x.
Ooh.
10x.
know,
Ooh.
You want mouth herpes?
I didn't think about that one.
You want to end up like Helen Keller?
You should
Lose
have
your
submitted.
voice?
Yeah, you
Until
should've
you
submitted
come
your
back
dicks.
that 5th time and that dude's just rubbing his ball sack like, I can't wait for you to suck this dick again. And then you're gonna be like, I don't know, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Stick with my answer. All right, let's move on.
I got a question.
Sure.
In the NFL playoffs, I heard this and kind of had a thought even before that, is guaranteeing each division winner a playoff spot, but not guaranteeing the top 4 seeds and home field advantage, so that a team like Tampa Bay doesn't get home field advantage for finishing, what are they, 9-7 versus the Eagles. Actually,
they
they
had a
only
bad
end up with 10
record.
wins, but you get more discrepancies on different years.
That's cool.
I wouldn't mind it.
I would rather keep it how it is.
They wouldn't implement it. It's not too, like, they would never implement it.
Yeah, I don't think they'd change it now, but I think there's some sense to it at least.
It'd be more fair.
It'd be more. It makes sense. It would make
You'd be rewarded for your regular season.
the best team would get
Yeah.
their home field advantage.
Yeah, because if you're second in a division with just a really good team, you're naturally going to get pushed down even farther anyways because you play that good team twice. Or in a harder division, you play everyone twice.
Uh-huh.
So this would kind of make up for that somewhat and try to level the playing field. I don't hate it. I think it would take a little bit of importance away from divisional games, but that's not a huge deal, I guess.
I would keep it. I think the NCAA next year when they're doing the 12-team playoff, I think the top 4 bids have to come from the top 4 conferences. I believe that's how it'll
Conference
work.
Winners.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't think that.
I think
that
there's
shouldn't
more to
happen.
be explained on it,
I
but I
like-
think it's how it's
As long as
supposed
they
to work.
get like an automatic bid, then I don't think like
Yeah, auto bits.
the Pac-12 best team should be ahead of like a fantastic Georgia team just because they lost to Bama in the championship.
Pac-12 is like non-existent now, but yeah,
Okay,
I get
but
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Interesting question. Okay, we'll move on to the last thing.
Sure.
Why not?
Before this last thing,
Yeah.
do the last placers have to do their things first?
I think he was getting to that.
Yeah. We did drunk draft. We've heard from a few people that you guys fucking like this shit.
Worldwide.
Glad, because, you know,
We got fan mail coming in.
fan
More
mail.
drunk draft.
From prisoners.
We're hearing them.
It's just naked pictures of prisoners. Men, that is.
Full body
I'm going to
spread.
start showing you guys. Zoom in.
Tatted everywhere.
Oh, I suppose I should results. Well, you kind of have the results.
Yeah, so we did the 12 months out the year, and first one we done where all answers are used. Josias and Hunter tied for last place.
Tough one.
With Bat, they did not get a lot of votes.
It was like 8%.
So they'll both be shotgunning. Bowman won. Bowman won.
Was edging. Bowman's winning
Beat me
team,
by
by
a
the
few.
way, of the great months of September, October, and June. Not sure I love it, but those are solid months.
I had someone tell me, like, if I just switched June and August,
Yeah.
they would have voted for me. So that was tough.
Tough to hear.
Yeah.
That was, my plan went to perfection. I was hoping you would take August and not June on that 2-3 turn. Exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's tough. That was fun, though.
Who would have thought months of the year is going to be a good one? We'll take it.
Did we get 50 votes?
Nah, it was super close. We were off by a couple.
But we tied, so don't you
They
worry.
all tied for last.
I haven't hit a beer bong.
Well, bring the
since
beer
college.
bong out.
Are you gonna hit it?
Bring them out. Bring
you
them
gotta
out.
really, like, kink it.
Are you going to do it?
Fucking shoots out of there. Remember his shot all fucking all over me?
I feel like
Yeah, aim it towards
I
him.
could know how to do this.
I don't know. I
You
just
should have
you should stand
someone pour it, because I think if you don't, then it's going to ease out. See? You got to, okay, and then just do it after it bubbles down.
Wait, it's not going up?
I got that.
Like you poured all yours in at once, Josias.
Huh? I poured all mine at once.
Gravity kind of swirled it probably. Also, he did pour the whole thing.
Are you just shotgunning then, or are you using that next?
No, I'm gonna shotgun. I was just seeing
Okay.
if it fucking shot up. I was watching.
So this week with my win, I was thinking about, current events. Only the good ones, though. And the Super Bowl came to mind. And who doesn't look like wings at a Super Bowl party? So we're going to do wing flavors.
Oh,
I'll be honest,
can you
that's
get it
a
all? Can you get it
slow
all?
fucking bone.
That was a slow bong.
Yeah, it's easier probably when you stand up.
No, a minute.
I think if you stand up,
I don't know if
you
that-
would have finished it faster.
I don't know.
I think you
That's
would.
all right.
You actually been further from the
way
earth.
easier though.
Way easier, right? I fucking said that last week.
So are you still shotgunning over there?
I don't want to stand up, but yeah, I will.
The seltzer isn't made to be chugged, I don't think. No, it's gravity. The slowness doesn't
I can't
matter.
wait for this to backfire.
You just need, it's going to.
I'm gonna be pissed if his fucking spills. I'm gonna do exactly what he just did. Fuck that.
Hey, did we determine who's going first? Did you even get out what you were wanting to? What the fuck did you just do? What did you just do?
I was just pouring it.
So worried about overfilling it that he just missed it?
No, he like ran down
What
the
the
can and went
fuck?
backwards.
I was pouring so slow and it just went down the can basically.
It was a dribble. Oh yeah, wing flavors.
Wing flavors.
I think we're gonna be sitting at 3 rounds here. Well, we can make the turn.
Okay, that's
What
what,
the-
you did.
Yo,
started pulling
and now
up
he's got to
this to
suck
that
too.
ball.
He's got to suck.
Bro,
He's got to suck.
did you go to college?
Bro. What did I do? I'm sorry. Tell me what I did wrong. I actually don't know what I
Holy
did.
shit.
It's fine, but then when you push this, you pull
You're like
this
covered in
up,
beer. You got beer on the
and
floor now.
Then it's just gonna go down there.
Trying to not spill this.
Yeah.
And then, my beer.
That's fucking. Yeah, that's got to get that. I think it's close up.
Maybe. Alrighty,
That's fucking awesome. So who's going first between you two because you tied? Do we decide that?
We're gonna give it to Hunter
Yeah, I was
for
here
his
first.
better performance on the bong.
Yeah, that's
and
what it
he
is.
had last pick in the same draft, or a later pick in the same draft.
That last part makes sense. Yes.
That everyone that said I got
It's logical.
last, they didn't vote for me because I had January on my team. When literally it was the last month, I couldn't pick another month. That was tough.
Bro, I was actually thinking, like,
March and May are great months.
how many sunny days have we actually had in January? Because
I
I
haven't
swear to
seen
God,
the
it's
sun.
always just
I don't think I've seen the sun
gloom,
since the
cloudy as
Bahamas.
fuck.
It was like 55 degrees last week. It's lovely.
There's.
It was still kind of
So-
overcast.
Who cares if the sun's out? It's 55 out.
I want the sun.
Vitamin D.
You want suns?
Yeah, vitamin D. Dude, you're bubbly.
Went to City Barbecue for lunch.
This makes me want wings, but I want to wait till Thursday so I can get some BOGO. Hey, when are we supposed to go hit those that wing spot? All you can eat or whatever.
Tonight, I think.
I think it's today's.
I would go-
Today's.
Tuesdays though.
Today.
It's every Tuesday. It's every Tuesday.
I would go right after this.
I'd go too.
Ah, Jesus. Well, I was gonna say no to
No,
today.
I have to go home and let the dogs out.
Yeah, how about we plan this ahead of time?
It's good. It's Polaris? Easton?
Let's do it next week.
Where's it at? Polaris or Easton?
Polaris.
Damn, that's way much. That's a lot further.
It is kind of far, but
Just north.
it's free or
It's
all you can eat
not.
wings.
71 north.
Yeah.
All you have to do.
You're right, I know.
Really not that bad.
Easton's just closer.
So, right.
That's why. Yeah, my reference.
Fair enough. We're going wings. I'm starting. I'm going with the popular honey barbecue to start it off. Over to Josiah's.
I'm gonna take Buffalo.
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 I got a question.
Yeah.
No.
Does he have to clarify like buffalo medium, mild, or hot, or do we just go buffalo?
I think Buffalo is just its
Buffalo
own,
is
right?
the flavor.
That's
thought
just
that
the
would be
flavor, but the
different.
mildness of the
I'd
heat
say like
doesn't-
hot wings are still open, or
Yeah.
medium, or mild.
Or
Thank
mild.
you. I was about to
Yeah.
say that. Yeah, Buffalo's the whole flavor.
No,
Mild
definitely.
tastes different than Buffalo.
Oh.
From what I've
Yeah, just wanted to
experienced.
clarify.
Yeah.
All right, I'm up. I'm gonna go. See, my true answers would be a little different. I'm gonna try
Because
to.
you can't go that specific. You don't want to go that specific.
And
very
I like
spicy.
all spicy shit, so I'm
I
gonna do a little
know.
off here.
That's Brady's wings. I thought this the whole day. I was like, Brady's gonna say mango habanero. That shit burns
No,
your fucking
I'm going with the
everything.
soft, nice one that everyone likes. It's Parmesan garlic.
That's a good one. That's my favorite.
That's Hunter's. I was gonna take that, but Buffalo.
Yeah.
Buffalo wings are.
I was making
Up
sure
there.
that if one passed you guys, I gotta take the other.
Yeah. Bowman.
Yeah. Let me get. I know an easy one here. Let me just get the plain old mild.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
It's a different place to place, which is nice.
you like Like mild ass. No, never mind.
Where are you going with that one?
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Just go.
So then where do I make the jump from here? You guys picked some good ones up there. Oh, man.
Thanks.
Let me get, for those that like some heat but not too much, because I think hot might be too much for the crowd,
Yeah.
I'm going to go medium.
It goes with mild and medium.
Yep, great combo.
Whoa, those are like similar as fuck.
Like extreme.
Yo,
Those are like
They literally
synonyms.
have different names.
They do.
Good. Yeah. Good luck with your team.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go with Asian Zing, baby.
You can't say that and take Asian Zing.
Yeah.
Bring it home. Bring it to me.
Can't say.
Dude, Asian Zing's awesome.
It's me.
It's you.
Oh my bad, it's me. Okay. This is funny because a little similar, but I'm taking sweet chili.
Sweet chili. Okay, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, so
Yeah.
Asian Zing actually is like spicy. Like people, that shit's
yeah, those
to
are very
people,
similar,
to
yeah.
people, not to me. But
Oh
like,
yeah, it's got a little spice. to
yeah,
it.
but like sweet chili, like sweet Thai chili is what they say it is at Roosters. But like nobody says that shit's spicy. Like, but people will eat like Asian. I'll be like, wow, where did you? There's no. It's not that. There's no spice in there.
So I got a little back to back. I'll just take I feel like what are popular ones, and that is teriyaki right into some lemon pepper.
What? Lemon pepper?
Little Rick
Hunter, have
Ross.
you ever eaten a lemon pepper wing? Have you?
Not once.
I was gonna say I don't think he has ever.
What
done that.
the?
Not once.
You're thinking about the lemon drop shots.
Think about the salt and pepper, but I don't think those would have gone over so well. So I'm going with the lemon
I
pepper.
can't believe you just put
You were
salt.
gonna say salt and pepper?
Yikes. Oh, man, now Josiah gets to steal it.
Damn, dude. Hunter and Bowman, I fucking hate your teams.
I'm
That's
like
fucking
so-
bad, dude.
at all.
That's crazy.
I hate my own team,
God,
but I'm hoping the people like it.
I hate my own team, but I'm hoping my
I'm done just
fellow
picking what I like.
listeners-
I'm not a man.
I
of the
got one
people
that I
here.
want. I think Josiah's might take it here.
Josiah's on the clock.
Give me a second. I'm torn. But there's so many sauces, guys. There's so many.
I disagree. I ran out after the first round.
You know, you'd think since there's so many sauces, you would just have it ready.
I'm torn between 3, but I don't know if I.
You still have 3?
Oh, fuck me in the face.
Anyone?
10 different ones? Or
I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna go jerk. Caribbean jerk.
What are you jerking?
Caribbean jerk.
Oh,
jerk in his face?
Caribbean
Wait,
jerk.
jerk or Caribbean jerk?
I mean, I think if I say jerk, isn't it just still the same thing? I'm just put jerk wings. Yeah.
It's up to you.
I don't like those, so I the only one I know is the Caribbean jerk from B-Dubs. I don't know if it's called that everywhere else. I honestly don't.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't even know if I want to fucking use that now.
I mean, I think if you said jerk,
You're in for jerk. Do you want the Caribbean on it or not?
then
Yeah, the
everyone
Caribbean
knows
jerk.
what it is.
Caribbean jerk.
Yeah, I think most people. will.
So everyone
Caribbean
knows
jerk.
what it is.
I like Hunter's list.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yo.
it's a common flavors like
Mm-hmm.
like
That's,
that's,
what
what
I'm going for.
Okay.
Bowman's. I don't know how the fuck he's gonna get
Okay.
like the other side.
No, he's going mild, medium, and
Hot.
middle.
Yeah, like what's
Blazing.
Gamers
He's
in
gonna
that.
go hot, mild,
All right, Brady,
medium,
what do you got?
blazing.
I'm gonna go with hot honey.
You thought I was gonna say that because
I
was.
did think you were gonna
it was,
say
It was
that.
up there.
Yeah.
It's
We
literally
going
right here.
Pizza flavors?
No, but that's
No,
what,
you've never had hot honey wings, bro. It's fucking
so good.
Great.
I don't like.
Have you ever had Nashville hot honey wings? Nashville hot honey wings. Those are amazing. I've only had them in Nashville one time, and I was pooping fire, but it was
All right, I'm going
delicious.
to have to
going
ask some
in.
questions here if these are the same thing that's already drafted. Is hot different than,
hot honey?
yeah,
I think so.
For sure.
okay.
Yes, hot is a completely
Is
different.
spicy garlic different?
Yeah.
Garlic
Yes.
Parmesan?
Yeah,
Sweet barbecue different than honey barbecue?
Yes.
Yes.
Shit.
that one's
What?
pretty close.
All
though.
of those
But
were
yeah.
clear cut.
Yeah, I
yeses.
think those are clear.
Those
like,
were
different-
clear
No,
yeses.
sweet
differences.
barbecue is very close to honey.
You
barbecue.
didn't work at
No.
beat up, so
Honey
that's why.
is-
That's why he's saying. That's why he's saying
Yeah.
that. No, honey barbecue has a little bit of a like. You would think it's spicy. I know you would.
Honey barbecue?
Honey barbecue. I think if I gave you some sweet
All
barbecue
right, well,
and
he's
honey,
going off for the rails
honey
here.
barbecue,
No.
don't you think, Brady? He would be like has a little bit of a kick to it.
No, because he always gets honey barbecue
Yes.
from B-Dubs.
But I'm saying if he tried the sweet and then to the honey barbecue, you would taste the difference.
Well, I just think that was a bad point.
You
The
would.
honey is definitely different because of the stickiness, the texture of it. It's a little like it
no-
has the honey taste to it.
there's no
Sweeter
tang
is like
to the
tang. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Sweet is like tang, like Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Oh my God! Maybe I've been using Tang wrong my whole life. I was learning right now.
I'm just gonna go down the list. Just give me hot.
Hot.
Medium
You're going
hot.
mild, medium, hot.
I'm getting the general.
These are just
population.
adjectives.
I also just realized there's specifics to the Sweet Baby Ray's thing. Like there's an actual specific honey barbecue.
Yeah.
So that might not have been the truest
point,
thing to say
very similar.
because I'm thinking about something else in my head. But yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I was.
Oh, he already did.
I
Oh,
thought honey
shit.
barbecue had. I thought honey barbecue had the tang, and sweet barbecue didn't have the tang.
I'm just thinking about their. I think it just says the
honey
original
is sweet.
original on
That's
it.
what I said.
What is tang?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
You would just be able to be like, oh, yep, that one's honey. What was your final answer?
He said hot already, bro.
Oh,
he
hot,
already
hot,
said
hot.
hot.
mild, medium, hot. It's gonna look
Do you want
great.
the tang?
Right down the line.
Mild,
Strong
medium,
taste,
hot.
flavor, or smell.
It's all
That's stupid.
same
I know.
base,
Doesn't
just
help us.
Yeah, that
different
doesn't help at all.
meter.
For example, you can smell
If
the
people
tang
vote
of
for
the
you,
ocean
I'm boycotting
breeze.
our drunk draft.
People use it for barbecue so much. You're
I
telling
think
me the
you're gonna be
definition
upset
doesn't
at
have
how many
anything
votes I
about
get.
barbecue with it?
I'm boycotting.
They
it.
use every time people talk about barbecue.
I'm hiring
they always say
a
that's
team
a
of boss to vote for
sweet
me.
tang into it. I'm like, what is that?
You're gonna see dudes
I
from Serbia
looked
vote
it up
for me.
and I still have no idea what tang is.
See,
This is weird.
I thought it was like that kick that honey barbecue gave to it, but then Brady used it for sweet barbecue.
Tang sweet.
There's
Sweet tang.
nothing
Tangy.
descriptive of the taste.
When I hear tangy, I feel like it's like a little
Sweet.
like
What?
Fucking say something.
Yeah, see,
like
you can't even
it's
say.
like a
You're like crossing someone.
fruity. Like it's not fruity though, but that's what comes to my mind. It's just like sweeter. I don't know.
I thought it was at that
Tangerines.
kick. You know how like honey barbecue has that kick, and then sweet barbecue doesn't. I thought tang was that kick, like the sweet kick or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Hunter looks it up, and the definition is absolutely absurd.
It's not even like a flavor. It's kind of just describing like a taste. Tang is a sharp, strong, or pleasant taste or smell.
The fuck?
Like it's, for example, fresh squeezed lemonade has a tang, as does the salty ocean breeze. Eating something sour like blue cheese or vinegar in a salad also has a tang. Like
I don't like that word
So
anymore.
like what? Yeah, I don't. I'm never
right,
gonna use
listeners,
it to describe anything.
Throw a word at us for next week. We'll dissect it at the
Ooh,
end
we
of
could
the
have
pod.
a word of the week segment.
Word of the week segment.
I would bring that in.
Let's go. That was a great first word.
Guess
what
we're
the
doing that.
fuck is that?
Appreciate the listen, everyone. Until next week.
Peace, love, and prosper.
GG's.
Peace out.